probably a second one. Feeling a little righteous.
Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to
Yo, so I forgive you, I'm saying how I usually do.
Now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Play one, and Prescott to the air. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Play action. Now it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing. Back at the 40. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
180. 180. We're good.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, 734. 694.
Now Carr. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I lied. I ain't going for it.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go.
I wasn't going to go for it, but I was like, let me see what I can do real quick. Yeah.
Go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll begin by running the option. Oh, Prescott stripped, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over here.
Badger, you say.
The first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 10. In motion right, Olave.
618. Who's right, Chief? 637.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. And how about this, a fake? And he will not even make it to the line of scrimmage. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
On play action, Prescott. Ball delivered complete on the crossing route, Gallup. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to have it here.
Snatch that motherfucker out there.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Carr on the bootleg. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a play fake. Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. Here's a 2nd and 7. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Carr to throw. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Carr to throw again. Throw left side is intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go, 46, 26.
Prescott off play action. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Hey, here we go. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd down, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Prescott yet again. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to...
And Prescott, his...
Nigga!
Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Carr now on 1st down. Oh, his early struggles continue.
That was gay as hell.
Another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 14-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
No, you still finna lose.
Return after the break.
I'm coming.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Thomas brings it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, 734.
29. 29. You're mine. Ain't no way.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
618.
Now Carr again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a play fake. Carr. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Carr. This one taken in by Olave. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now Prescott going to change the play. Prescott. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Play action now. Prescott going for it all. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
Nah, nigga, I don't see nothing.
Idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. And this one is right down Broadway. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the third quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, It's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, it's Carr. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 16. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Prescott on 1st down.
You're not throwing that slant, nigga.
They'll say it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a nice
Get the fuck out of here.
He hauls it in, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown.
That's a pick.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed.
Nigga, I need advantage, you little ugly ass, nigga.
They did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the road and seen many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football.
Don't make it stop blitzing.
Haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't seen.
You know them little linemen.
Isn't that the bottom line part? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On play action, now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. They'll pitch this out to Pollard. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Out to his left. He'll be
Sacking your motherfucking ass, all right?
I call you back.
It's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field.
I got tired of the streets, I had to give it up. Been that day I lost my brother, I ain't give a fuck. On the route, and if it's more of us, split it up. Rap this, they kept this tour bus, hit it up. Witness so much death, it ain't no room.
I'm over here eating enchiladas and shit, look ugly.
This is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. Pretty apparent early on.
Some vaqueros, enchiladas.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. After the early drives, you can just see that one squad.
You ain't good, nigga. Don't be thinking you good and shit, look ugly.
We have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
I'm in a little slump right now, that's all.
And this one was over a while ago.
And I'm faded right now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. They're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
You ain't gotta ask for anything. She fuck with me when I ain't have anything. So I'ma give you that cash. I'ma get you them bags. Them bags, don't ask for anything. You fuck with me when I ain't have anything. So I'ma give you that cash. I'ma get you them bags. Them bags, yeah, I really think I want you. Yeah, she gon' let me fuck cause I want to. Yeah, give you the world cause I'm supposed to. Yeah, I just feel like I owe you. Got so much to show you. I know I just met you. It feel like I know you. Whenever you hurting, yeah, I'm who you go to. Yeah, tell me
got that cover 3, nigga.
Who you close to? Yeah, stay the same. You won't say I'm Mr. O. Yeah, do anything to keep.
Nigga knew who to run to, huh? That's how that shit be. Niggas know who to run to and shit on certain shit.
Continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On play action, it's Carr. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
All right, you want me to get this touchdown, man? Let me get serious real quick. Starting now.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
93. Raider 1. 93. 93. 29.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete.
Get your zone playing ass.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys
I was just pressing the button, you know. I didn't know what you did.
I'ma get you them bags. Them bags, just don't ask for anything. She fuck with me when I ain't got anything, so I'ma give you that cash. Yeah,
And if you
I'ma
need
get
that,
you
you
them
can be
bags.
close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Prescott here to throw. Looking downfield for Pollard. This is caught inside the 50.
Bitch ass nigga.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, just impressive, 3